are back, Skope TV. Any hip hop fans? We've got some. I know I said it before, but we really have hip hop royalty on the phone. It is a pleasure. Guru, Solo, are you guys still with me?
Man, we are in Boston and all over hip hop heads and sports and music fans. Yeah, man. Big up to the whole.
You know we're gonna get into Boston.
Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan. You know
I love it. We're gonna get into the Boston thing. Let's keep it moving here. We got about 6 questions left, but you know we're gonna get out. We're gonna touch on Boston. After being in the game for so long and experiencing huge success like you both have, what keeps you guys hungry? Going on tours, creating new music. What keeps that fire going?
I mean, I've always been myself looked at my success as underground. So I don't look at it as a huge success. I look at it like a journey. So this is now a new chapter to the journey, an illustrious new chapter. And there's never been the whole idea of selling out has never crossed my mind. So there's never been any of that. So it's all about the love for the culture and the art form. Therefore, it's all about working hard.
That's beautiful. Now, we're going to get back to the label, 7 Grand Records, because I know my listeners are going to want to hear this question. When you're looking to sign an artist to 7 grand, what are some important elements that you got to see before you even consider?
Well, for me, for the MCs, I can't give advice on how to be a one-hit wonder. So I would say if you want some longevity, if you really want to make a mark, then you gotta have originality. So I would say originality, uniqueness, a unique flow, or unique flows, plural. Definitely a voice, a certain type of voice that stands out, and a presence. So the person that one meets after they hear what you spit, the person's got to go with that. So it's got to be a total package.
That's tight. Now, like we were saying, I've been really excited to ask this question all day. There's a lot of talent coming out of Boston these days. This is a 2-part question. What advice can you guys share? Obviously, Guru coming out of Roxbury, to the young MCs in Boston. And what does being from Boston mean to you? And also, Solar, what does Boston mean to you? I mean, you've been here before.
So, okay. I'll just spit this real quick. I mean, Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, that's what built me. That's what built me to the point where I could get off my ass and come to New York and survive. And to have that mind state that I'm a survive in Brooklyn, I'm a survive in the Bronx, I'm a survive in Harlem, and make it happen. But the Boston streets prepared me for that, so I always have love in that respect. There's a lot of talent musically from Boston, from hip hop to rock. So that's just the way Boston is. And I would just say that right now that there needs to be more of a support system, even amongst the artists, because I see a lot of hate, and the hate is gonna get nowhere. So even myself, when I'm coming in to perform, some of the talent bookers, they need to book me in a tight spot so I can really come and do my thing with Solar and our crew, because we got the #1 hip-hop jazz show on the planet. We got some of the best real hip-hop you'll ever see. But, I want to come to a nice venue, so put the word out.
Okay. Well, they just redid the Strand Theater. That'd be a hot show for you guys. The Strand Theater's looking real nice these days.
So Lord, what's your thoughts on Boston? I mean, my thoughts on Boston is weren't really as deep on a hip hop level. I mean, of course, I knew N.O.G. and of course Monkey Mark and but after getting to know Guru and going to Boston to visit his parents, because his parents still reside there. Big up to the Elons, doing their thing, going strong. It's a diverse city, and it has a lot of different. But then again, there's a lot of things he tells me about growing up in Boston that was very similar to. So So I don't see it as that much different than New York does.
That's it. Now, when you two are not recording or performing live, what do you guys like to do for R&R? What do you go to the bar? What do you like to do? Hang with your family?
Well, I don't drink. It's been 5 years for me, but I'll still go hang out. But you know, mostly now it's pretty much a focus thing. I mean, you know, we watch a lot of films. Yeah, we critique a lot of films and watch films.
We're gonna maybe see
with all the traveling we do, we be bringing our own films on the flight.
That's sweet. Now, when you guys are on tour, and I know you guys are heading overseas, that's why we got one more question, because I know you guys got to pack. Well, I got two questions. First is, when you guys are on tour, how do you both decide what tracks you'll perform from your obviously massive catalog of songs? How do you decide what you're going to do and what the crowd wants?
Well, over the last few years, we've tested a lot of things, and now we've got it down to a science of what really works. And you know, between the old jazz guitars classics, the Gangstar classics, and then the new jazz guitars classics, the new 7.0, the 8.0 classics, and Solar produces the show, so he's put it all together and orchestrated it brilliantly. And it's crazy. It's a musical journey. I love it.
Now, my final question. I know you guys are heading on tour overseas, and you probably have to pack. So we're going to let my listeners really have it right now. Let the listeners know, obviously, where they can catch Guru and Solar on tour, and also anything else you want them to know. Where they can cop that new album. What MySpace page. Really, lay it on them. Let them have it.
Alright, so holler at Guru and Solar, 7 Grand the movement, www.myspace.com/Guru7Grand, and myspace.com/Solar7Grand. Also, twitter.com/Guru7Grand. Let us know what's popping. You'll be able to see more contact information there, and also to check out, you know, where we'll be coming to your town. You can check us out on YouTube, all over YouTube. I mean, it's crazy right now. The new album, you can find it on Amazon.com. You can find it on eMusic. You can find it on iTunes, and you can find it in a lot of bigger chains, physical stores. So it's all over the place. But again, the album's called Guru 8.0, Lost and Found, 17 bangers of real hip hop, produced by the super producer Solar, my partner, NYC's brightest.
Well, you heard it here. It does not get any more exclusive than that. Skope TV, Guru and Solar. We checking out, folks. We're going to see you all soon.